let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip. You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm going to bring the food back. I'm going to bring the food back. Okay.
There's not a lot of radio people that can talk as a fellow DoorDasher.
From experience.
I'm a DoorDasher. I did it for about maybe Blitz, 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
And the merch crick and I, sometimes like on a Friday night, would get in the smart car and I'd just start DoorDashing. And it's, listen, I DoorDashed one time by myself and I quickly realized I can't DoorDash by myself because it requires me to get my fat ass out of the car and run up to the door.
There's no dashing.
And yeah, there's
barely any dooring and not a lot of dashing.
And so, listen, when you DoorDash, you got to go to the restaurant, pick up the food, which requires you to go inside. They don't let you drive.
What a hassle.
You got to go in there, and they have all major restaurants have like a DoorDash like lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do now. Yep.
Yeah, and you go to the lane, and it usually will have the person's last name or the order number, on it, and it's stapled. They have to staple it. Like that's DoorDash protocol, and which also ensures the fact that.
Or they like a big sticker over it.
Yeah. Just something that kind of shows that your food's not been tampered with. I think it's very important. Because nobody wants, because a lot of times you'll see stories where people have gotten into some guy's fries or something like that.
Yeah. There's a guy on like Instagram and TikTok. He'll go to like McDonald's, and pick up a DoorDash and then order whatever the same thing is. And he'll walk up to the people on video eating like fries. He'll take a bite of the sandwich. You go, this isn't bad. And they hand it to him. And they flip out. And he goes, I'm just kidding. I got your real one right here.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So when you DoorDash, you kind of figure out like really you got to stay within like 5 to 7 miles in order for it to be efficient. And for you not to get killed, like waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but nonetheless, when I was DoorDashing, I had to merch crick and I had it down. I should actually start videotape me. Listen, I don't, I could use the money, but, and Howard jobbed me out and everybody else has jobbed me out. But listen, I mean, I made like, $80, $90 on a Friday.
It says
for just a
Dashers
couple hours, right?
nationally earn $25 per hour for their work, including 100% of the tips.
So I had it gamed out too, buddy. I would pull up to the restaurant in the smart car, which is the most gas efficient thing that I have. And Blitz, that was before SOS Tire Rick fixed it.
Oh yeah, you'd have no AC.
Well, remember it would overheat.
Oh, overheat. Oh, that's right.
Now it will not overheat. Like I've driven it around even like, at stoplights. Remember, it would be okay until you go to a stoplight. And
yeah, because the fan wouldn't kick on.
Right. Now it's fine. So I gamed the DoorDash system as I would pull up to the restaurant. Merch Crick would make a run in there, grab their food. So I never had to get out of the car. then we would drive it to the person's place, and she would run it up to the door. Boom. I would actually try to, unlike probably most lazy-ass DoorDashers, I would try to get it there as fast as I could.
Yeah, that's the word. The name Dash is in the name.
I know, but like I literally would be like, well, when it comes up on your menu if you're a DoorDasher, you have a whole different, interface and menu. It shows you the orders that need picked up, how far they are, and how large the order is. So you can pick and choose, and like an order will come up on your screen and it'll say, do you want this order or not? And you can deny it.
Okay.
Say, no, I don't want it.
Yeah, if it's only like a $10 order or something.
Yeah, $10 order, and it's like,
versus like a $200 order.
Away.
Well, the more importantly, it's the distance.
Right.
So because you're automatically setting yourself up for failure, because if it's a long distance, it's going to take longer to get there, and it's going to make the consumer mad.
Mm-hmm.
And then it lets you know, Blitz, when the order was placed and how long it's been in queue. So you take that in consideration, too.
Yeah.
Like if there's been one in queue for 20 minutes and nobody's picked it up, well, that guy's mad as a hornet by the time you get it there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of different ways. So I had it down. Well, this woman here's stupid. she picked up an order that was 12 and a half hours. I mean, 12 and a half hours.
That's a
I mean,
foreign
you have
food.
to go and get a portable microwave and heat it for him. It was 12 and a half miles. It took her 40 minutes.
Actually, it didn't.
It didn't?
No. I listened to the video and it was only 5.5 miles away. It took her 12 minutes.
And okay, well, they gave her an $8 tip. Like,
Which is great.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, usually most tips on DoorDash are between $5 and $8.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's about what you get.
Yeah.
I mean, great. No big deal. Probably took me 15 minutes of my life. I made I think DoorDash gives you like a $2 deal. They give you instantaneously get like $2.
Mm-hmm.
And if they gave you 8, that's 10. It took you 15 minutes. What big deal? Well, this bitch here, she goes to drop off this person's big deal. Oh, hold on, that's me. That's a
Myself.
Oh, sorry, myself. On a myself. So this door, I would come unglued if some bitch hold my food hostage.
I'd let her go. She's crazy.
So she's ringing the doorbell, and she's pleading her case nonetheless. This is the DoorDasher, the woman dropping dropping the food off to this person.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I'm assuming, the person's ring, right? This is
Yes.
their ring. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Ring
Do you
camera.
realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Colmac and you're in Smithtown?
That's a 15-20 minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12.
Now, Anna, have they gone now and since refuted, like went back and
Yeah,
got
at least
the data?
the video that I saw, it showed the actual distance and the amount of time it would have taken her.
10.5 miles. So I don't think you realize how far it is.
So
But I
what do you
think
have to pick up if you think it's that far?
See, and so the consumer knows that you don't have to pick it up.
Yeah, why'd you accept it?
Right, if you accepted it, big deal.
they don't let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip.
Man, I'm sorry. I don't have the ability. I can get here on the radio and beg for money all day because I think I'm giving you something. And I think I don't think there's a lot of options for you to have this good of radio other places. That's the whole premise of our business, is that we're good. Everything else sucks for the most part. You like us, we like you. You give us money. We're like radio pole dancers, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to. You don't have to give us money. You don't have to do nothing.
And if you don't, it's not like we're going to take the show away from you.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to take the show away from you. But those that give. We're out there. We're like that Salvation Army guy that's out there ringing the bell outside of Walmart. You don't have to, throw a couple quarters in there, but some people do.
But if you throw enough quarters, you get to come to a kick-ass weekend of partying.
If you throw enough quarters in there, baby, you get a ring. You get a kick-ass weekend of partying. You get to become famous. The whole 9 yards.
Maybe even a bus behind me.
Yeah.
To make it right.
How much is the tip?
You gave an $8 tip.
Which, my
That's
Lord.
pretty damn good.
And they have, if you look at your DoorDash back end, the people that are, working it, they'll have, if it's a heavy time, they'll have like a $3 impact or a $4 pickup fee, and a lot of times when I was DoorDashing, and near my apartment wouldn't be anything. It'd be just straight. But up in Carrollwood or South Tampa would be like a $3.50 impact, Willie. So I would just drive down there, and because they didn't have enough drivers down there, so they'd automatically give you like a $3 pickup fee.
Let me ask you this, because I've since forgotten. I've only used, what's the other one? Not DoorDash, but Uber Eats.
Uber
right?
Eats, yeah.
Yeah, I used it only 2 or 3 times when I had COVID the first time.
Right.
Do you have to give the tip before the food arrives?
No.
Right? So it could be pending, so you could not know what you're going to make until hours later.
But sometimes you can. So this guy just threw in the $8 tip.
Right.
Before.
Which is
Now,
crazy, because I would only tip after.
But you can also then add, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He threw an 8 just before he even got the food.
Right.
Can you take away 6?
I don't know. I think you can. I think you can.
You can lower it now.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm going to bring the food back. I'm going to bring the food back.
Joining us now here on the
Oh, yeah. Then some guy and this.
Well,
this
it
is
looks like
these
they've changed
people.
it since this story, DoorDash, because this is from like 2021, and I guess in 2022 they've changed it now where drivers can actually see, because before they couldn't see like how far they had to go and different.
When I did it showed you how far it was and the approximate travel time. Like if they throw like a GPS.
Yeah, they changed it. That story is from 2021, so they changed it since then.
But
Not that story. I'm saying that video.
okay.
But
Yeah,
Bubba did it back then, though.
According to what I was reading on, because I was wondering when they changed
I
it.
never had a bad experience ever. I never, and I mean, I probably DoorDashed for a couple months, probably maybe 10 total times. I never had, the only bad experience I ever had was not anybody's fault, but that was like having to run it up to the 13th floor of one of the Bank of America building and trying to find parking downtown and, running it up the elevator and then like that was. But that's not the consumer's fault, or that's not even DoorDash's fault. That's just, a lawyer on the 13th floor wanted. I mean, like, that's what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
But, finding parking downtown at 2:30. Sometimes, Blitz, I would do it after the show for lunch. And that's really busy, especially in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's door. Then I tried to game the system one time, and it didn't work. But Tara said, "Hey, listen, I'm catering in." I think she was pizza or something, but it was an easy one. It was like 10 pizzas from the Domino's on Kennedy, right? So
I called Tom and got a deal.
No. Yeah. So I called Tom and I got the pizzas for free, and I charged Tara $200. So Tara, let's just keep it off DoorDash. We'll just do it.
I think you should have done.
On the table.
But I sat in Tara's parking lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she DoorDashed, she put the order in, and for some reason, some dude driving by, I was in Tara's parking lot. Some dude driving by got it before I did. I was like, oh, man, that sucks. But I might start doing it again just for content.
It's pretty good content.
I mean, I might just start doing it again for content.
I might start doing it again for some extra cash.
Yeah. But the thing about it is, since COVID's no longer COVID, supposedly it's not near like as good for the drivers as it used to be.
No, I mean, I don't think so either, but.
Because before everyone was using it,
Mm-hmm.
and then they ran out of money.
Yeah, well, one, everybody was rich and nobody could go out, and everybody was using it. Now, everybody can go out.
And back then, not many people had used it. So, like, they had a lot of the, your first DoorDash, you get, $20 off or, whatever. So, people have already used all that.
Yeah. I'll probably do it. Listen, I got to be honest with you. I really value my Friday nights just, getting all drugged up and going to bed.
You do that every night.
I mean, listen.
Just get drugged up and do Uber Eats.
Can you imagine?
There you go.
I'd forget where I'm supposed to be.
I'd fall asleep at the wheel.
Fall asleep.
To start eating
Smart
their
car
food.
drives through the Jimmy John's window.
Oh, no.
You go to the wrong apartment multiple times. You're viral for that.
I will tell you this.
That'd be great content.
One of the things that kind of got me off of it is, you can't necessarily determine the area you're going to. I don't know Tampa like, and I got into some pretty shady areas.
There's a few.
And
yeah,
like south of Gandy. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was south of like Pasco.
No, like Dale Mabry, south of Gandy, it gets pretty shady.
Yeah.
Down there.
Yep.
And to the right, South Dale Mabry, south of Gandy.
Getting close to the base.
West.
Yeah, so like almost that Port Tampa area.
Yeah, no. Port Tampa is
It's getting better.
No, this would be west. Yeah, this would be west.
Just close to the base?
Yeah, close to the base, but to the right of the base it gets a little sketch.
Yeah, I think you drive the smart car through, let's say, East Tampa, I think would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Put the lights on at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night.
Kind of like north of Ybor there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. VM Ybor,
No,
East Tampa.
I'm done.
Where they're just numbered streets.
I'll just take $80 less. and watch Yellowstone when it returns.
Hopefully, it doesn't get canceled.
Are they? Hold on. Are they
Whoa.
I don't know. There's always rumors that because Kevin Costner
is being
a real dick?
yeah, and they're saying that they may just end the whole entire series of Yellowstone and just go to something totally different. That's what the rumor is.
Well, because he was like scheduled to shoot for 30 days, and then he turned it down to 10. Now he wants it like for 3.
Yep.
Now he wants to be there for like 42 minutes to shoot the whole deal.
Pretty much. He's gonna ruin our whole show.
The guy that I like the most.
Yep.
He's not being very Dutton-like, is he not?
Not at all.
He's being a dick.
Yeah, he's being a real dick.
Hope that Irishman taked him out. Remember that crazy Irishman on 1923?
Yeah.
I didn't realize how many hit franchises this Tyler Sheridan has.
Oh, he's writing everything now.
My God, it seems like everything on TV that's good is written by him. And he's just a regular dude. He was a struggling actor in L.A. and became I don't know what his first thing that he wrote, but he's got what? He's got 1883, 1923, Yellowstone, Mayor of Kingston, and about maybe 10 others that he's written. This Tyler Sheridan guy.
Is he making any money?
I mean,
it says his net worth is worth $15 million, but
that's just probably because, you know why, Blitz? Because probably Yellowstone and all these things have not got into syndication. You know that when Yellowstone finally ends, they're going to just syndicate the hell out of it. Everybody and their brother is going to. Right now, it's exclusive to Paramount Plus.
It'll be on MeTV here soon.
No, but like Netflix or Hulu or somebody will cut a big deal. I mean, it was just too popular to keep it on Paramount Plus.
No, this guy should be.
Plus, there's only a certain amount of people that have Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
So there's really only a certain amount of people. I mean, Yellowstone is the number one, I think, most streamed show in the history of streaming just on that little sliver of Paramount Plus. Can you imagine if Hulu bought some rights to it and, Amazon Prime bought rights to it and Netflix bought rights to it and HBO?
Mm-hmm.
So if Tyler Sheridan's worth 15 now, wait 5 years from now, he'll be worth, I don't know, 400 million.
And he's still writing more too. That obviously the 6666 one's coming out.
Yeah, he's probably over Kevin's Costner.
Yeah, well, that's supposedly. A lot of people are just over it.
They're all rumors too. What's the latest? I got to go into Word, so I'm not too far late. But what's the latest on Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers is supposed to give a decision. He's supposed to give a decision this week.
And the latest on Brett Favre is, I heard his lawyer said they are going to sue Pat McAfee into bankruptcy.
Correct.
And what was McAfee's response to that?
Bring it on.
Bitch.
He said, I'll see you in court. Yeah.
I am a guy that has said that a few times, and sometimes that doesn't work out too good for you.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.